Goeiedag iedereen, van harte welkom. Mijn naam is Annabel. Ik ga samen met jullie dit plechtig moment meemaken. Eerst misschien eens kijken of alles goed gaat met jullie. Hoe gaat het met jullie? Ja, makkelijk tot hier geraakt? Welcome to all the parents and family and supporters of the international students or the English lectures. How are you doing? Good. Welcome in Brussels on this amazing square, the Grote Markt, la Grande Place, the central square of Brussels. Beautiful place and they really deserve it. Een plek die ze verdienen. De afgestudeerden, welkom op de diploma-uitreiking. Vooraleer we de verschillende alumni één voor één aan jullie voorstellen, wil ik ook graag de mensen die hen begeleid hebben en tot dit moment hebben ondersteund aan jullie voorstellen. Let me present to you the rector of the University, Vrije Universiteit Brussel, professor Dr. Jan Dankaert. Followed by the professors of sciences and bioengineering sciences, de program directors en professors, de opleidingsraadvoorzitters en de professoren van de faculteit wetenschappen en bio-ingenieurwetenschappen. Dit zijn ze allemaal. Dank u voor dit warm applaus. Followed also by the Dean of the Faculty, Professor Dr. Dominique Maas, de decaan van de faculteit. Kijk eens hoe mooi, dit zijn de mensen die jullie naasten hebben begeleid. Dank je wel daarvoor. Ik ga jullie uitnodigen om beneden in de tribune bij de bezoekers te gaan zitten. En ik ga de decaan bij mij houden, want zij gaat foto's maken met elk van de afgestudeerden. And with the Dean we have the Program Director, Professor Dr. Frédéric Leroy, to accompany and take photos with the Masters in the Bioengineer Sciences. Of ik moet het in het Nederlands zeggen. De Masters in de Bio-ingenieurwetenschappen, cel- en genbiotechnologie. Van harte proficiat.
Matteo Molinari.
Veel gillende meiden.
Luna Frederik.
Evenveel gillende meiden.
Marie Fourier.
En daar beneden wordt ook geapplaudisseerd.
Jana Bruinseels.
Mats Thijssens.
Wouter Poppelsdorf. Wander Goes.
Ines Robberechts. Emma Wambak. Fiona Doumbouya. Nele Suzant. Vita Koman. Florence Thijs. Malou Thierry.
Felipe da Silva Lopes Amaral.
Laura Flirt. Sarah van Holsbeek.
Nita Memeti.
Joy Darcis.
Sarah van Volsem. Nisrin El Meswahi.
Lisa de Dobbeleer.
Marie van Dijk.
Dit waren de masters voor de cellen en gen biotechnologie. Nu komen de masters in de bio-ingenieurwetenschappen chemie en bioprocestechnologie.
Mirko Simons. Thomas de Bing.
Lisa Marie Benko.
Max van der Stricht.
Lena Gooyens.
Jennifer Van Van.
Jonas Noé.
Wael Eliazidi Mulut. Mama, papa, os quiero mucho.
Marilyn Roten. Sarah Mesbaï, à ma familie.
Het applaus is inderdaad voor de masters in de bio-ingenieurwetenschappen, chemie en biotechnologie, bioprocestechnologie. We danken ook professor Frédéric Leroy. En we nodigen professor Dr. Frankie Bosuit uit om bij de decaan te gaan staan om foto's te maken voor de masters in de biologie.
Erwan Dené.
Eléa Maréchal.
Melissa de Klippel.
Charlotte Lea Eeman.
Mandana Reisari. Jung Melvin Akam.
Imke Thijs.
Ellen van den Bossen.
Sophie Fortuyn. Kat Overhavert.
Indra Sanen.
Michael Staniszewski.
James Calvin Watson II.
Sam en Caro. Chloé de Boven.
Yannick Ouzioul.
Audrey Van Torre, maman, Damien, mamie, Lexie, Claudine, merci.
Nerea Perez.
Maxime Bourdeduy.
Eline Verlende.
Chloe Smits. En een dikke merci aan al mijn familie en vrienden voor jullie mijn leven.
Ilia Pijpen.
Kyle Koppens. Jeremias Uitenbroek.
Lucas van Passel.
Renaat Kortouts.
Sean Bruinings. Michelle Snels.
Mira Kempen.
Mario van der Vennet.
Evie van der Meulen.
Thomas Noé.
Anfien Huigebaard. Fiona Panken. Dank je mama en papa.
Het spreekt voor zich dat alle mama's en alle papa's bedankt worden. We hebben hen expliciet gevraagd om het kort te houden en enkel hun naam uit te spreken. Dus denk niet, oh, en mij hebben ze niet vermeld en geef ze niet straks onder hun voeten. Zeg, je hebt niet gezegd dank uw tante, dank uw kat, dank uw hond, dank uw moeder, vader, oma, opa, zus, broer, etc. Ze denken het allemaal en ze zouden het heel graag allemaal tot in het detail vermelden. Maar we hebben hen gevraagd om het kort te houden. So if you don't hear your name or if you don't hear thanks to mom, thanks to dad, don't worry. They want to thank you, each one of them, but we ask them to make it short and just mention their names. So for once, please, if you give a round of applause, give it for yourselves. Thank you, mom. Thank you, dad. Thank you, sister. Thank you, brother. Thank you, dog. Thank you, cat. Thank you, friend. Thank you, husband. Thank you, wife. Thank you, grandmother. Thank you, grandfather. Thank you. We gaan naar de masters in de chemie, masters in chemistry, met de vakgroep voorzitter, professor Dr. Frederik Tillens. And here they are.
Muhammad Bailo Jallo. I want to give a huge shout out to my mom and dad, Aminata and Usman Ahmed Jallo.
Giulia Azza. Ciao a tutti, vi voglio bene.
Hendrik de Boek. Lu.
Sibrien Lievens.
Renske Muilaert.
Lee Nguyen.
De Sadeleer Nathan.
Maria Ray. Thank you, my family. Thank you, Nicholas, my love. Thanks to my friends and to Brussels and the VUB. I love you.
I might not have mentioned it. There's also a live stream, so a lot of people are following us from abroad or from their working place if they couldn't make it to the Grote Markt today. So welcome to them as well. We thank Frederik Tillens and we welcome Professor Dr. Beat Signer, who is chair of the educational board for the Masters in the Applied Engineering Computer Sciences.
Ahmed Bardadi.
Louis Vijfeiken.
Alexandros Christou.
Lars Luc Louis Willems. Daan Siemens. Hisham Azmani.
Ian Angelis.
Milan Mansell.
Jarne Arnouds.
Christophe van den Ede.
Fabian de Noot.
Wart Gauderis.
Pierre van Wolsum.
Chloe de Scheemaker.
Turgut Kurşun.
Nastia Kruglova.
Dries van Dievoort.
Dieter van der Zande.
Robin de Haas. Bedankt voor alle steun.
Deepika Chandrababu. Thank you. Anisha Sachdeva. Thank you to friends and family, near or far, who supported me throughout the journey.
Aubin Crispy.
Hamad Ali.
Helen Ima. Thank you.
Brenda Ordóñez Luján, Perú, over here.
Ardaban Khalij.
Arno de Laat. En ik zou graag mijn vrienden, familie en in het bijzonder mijn ouders bedanken.
Bram de Wit.
Annes van Anker.
Dit waren ingenieurswetenschappen, computerwetenschappen en nu hebben we de masters in de toegepaste informatica, nog steeds met de opleidingsraadvoorzitter Beat Signer.
Lies van den Dalen.
Louise Wouters.
Jonas de Boek.
Rafael Baks.
Ja, de groep is groot voor de faculteit wetenschappen en bio-ingenieurswetenschappen. We nodigen opleidingsraadvoorzitter professor Dr. David Bassens uit om zijn alumni te verwelkomen. En we beginnen met de masters in de geografie.
Jordi van Mieghem.
Juan David Acosta Torres.
Sarah Janssens.
Furuq Mohammed Amini. Jiang Mingyue.
Each one of them gets to be photographed with their chair of educational board. We invite the chair of educational board, Professor Dr. Mark Kosius, to accompany the Masters of Marine and Lacustrine Science and Management. Hello.
Charlie Guffens.
Caroline Manguet. Sam Rush. Shaima El Bouzidi.
Sharmila Majumdar.
Peace Wilson Simon. Mariam Ali.
Regine Kondaoko.
Asatsa Nabire Christine.
Penelope Nozitelo Moyo.
Rashidi Abdulatif Bilali.
Abraham Nathanael Ritztabel.
Biniam Belete Benya.
Andrea Pasos Niño de Guzmán.
Trần Mạnh Quân.
Hello, I'm Diego Campos Salazar from Peru.
Jeremy Donaire Zamora, Chile.
Kelly Charlene Díaz Díaz de Perú.
Evangelina van den Broek.
Teresa Jones.
Congratulations to all of them. And now we are accompanying the Masters of Molecular Biology with the Chair of the Educational Board, Professor Dr. Geert Angenon.
Munir Haidar.
Paulina Grusinska.
Alicia Gordón Peiró.
Claudia Martínez Mercader. Siempre parece imposible hasta que lo has hecho.
Het lijkt altijd onmogelijk tot je het hebt.
Hatice Ezgi Ünal. Atakan I love you kardeş.
Marta Marco Aragón. Beatriz Laje Marques.
Людмила Максимова. Büşra Çelik.
Wasim Ayubi.
Bani Abid from Pakistan.
Han Bowen. Thank you. 谢谢. Thank you well.
Henry Okoli from Nigeria.
Ngwa Edmond Chemata from Cameroon.
Aida Haji Asadi.
Mabela Chkewema. Hera Sohail. Shivani Kumar. Thank you everyone. Maral Emami.
Ferial Bagheri.
Dat waren de Masters of Molecular Biology. We nodigen nu de Masters of Physics and Astronomy uit. En die werden begeleid door professor Dr. Steven Loet.
Victor Krabeels. Roel Dubois. Tristan Boen. Ruben Canfijn.
Dimitri Kanakaris de Kavel.
Katarina Šimkova.
Else Magnus.
Elisa Tassandin.
En we hebben ook nog de masters in de stedenbouw en de ruimtelijke planning, begeleid en voorgegaan door professor Dr. Fabio Vanin.
Eline Pechtas.
Sophie de Kort.
Doreen Koterba.
Jessica de Donker.
Toon Bielen. Dominique Mans.
Philippe Brad.
Rudy Bremans.
Franziska Kwaschning.
Sarah Torrisan.
Congratulations to all of them. And we have one Master of Urban Studies. Here she is.
Pooja Thomas.
And now it is Professor Dr. Jan de Beule who will accompany the masters in the wiskunde, mathematics.
Robin Korvelijn.
The one and only. We also have a doctor in de bio-ingenieurwetenschappen, PhD in bioengineering sciences.
Rafael Kiekens. Dank u wel, VUB.
And we also have a PhD in sciences, dokter in de wetenschappen.
Kevin van Holsbeek.
And the dean is asking me, is that all? Well, that's quite enough, isn't it? Thank you very much, Dominique Maas. We're inviting you to go downstairs and join this beautiful group from the Faculty of Sciences and Bioengineering Sciences. Congratulations to all of you. You look really good from in front of you, but also from above. So please turn around your head so the photographer can make a nice picture of this moment. You indeed look beautiful. Someone asked me, can't you ask them to go in the middle? Well, I can actually if you want. So the first row can move over a little bit to be in the middle. I don't know. Symmetry seems to reassure us. I don't know if people studying sciences can relate to that. But yes, sciences are doing good, and Brussels seems to be a good reference for many people from all over the world. Welcome to you all, and I'm really pleased that you spent some time with us in Brussels, and I hope you're sticking around. Congratulations to all of you. How about you applauding them and going, yoo-hoo! If we stick with the theme of science, I can feel the energy. I can nearly see it. Fantastic. We have the alderman of the city of Brussels, Anaïs Maas, who wants to welcome you on this beautiful square.
Meneer de rector, professor Dr. Dankaert, mevrouw de decaan, dear professors, dear parents, dear students. Ik sta hier vandaag ter vervanging van onze burgemeester Philippe Kloos, die er spijtig genoeg niet kon bij zijn. Ik sta hier als schepen van de stad Brussel, maar vooral ook als een heel fiere alumna van de VUB. Vandaag is een bijzondere dag voor ons allemaal en ik ben heel blij jullie hier te mogen ontvangen. Na Eddy Merckx, Justine Henin, de Rode Duivels, Remco Evenepoel en de Belgian Cats hier te hebben ontvangen, krijgen jullie vandaag het balkon. Enerzijds is afstuderen geen dagelijkse gebeurtenis, maar anderzijds is het voor mij en voor mijn burgemeester ook heel bijzonder om zowel jullie, de VUB'ers, als de komende dagen ook nog de ULB'ers op onze Grote Markt te mogen toespreken. Onze twee grootste Brusselse universiteiten die samenwerken aan een onvergetelijke proclamatie. Zo zien wij het graag op de stad Brussel. Almost 6 centuries ago, a Spanish gentleman named Pedro Dafour, passing through Brussels, wrote of the square where we are now that it was the most beautiful he had ever seen during his visits in Europe. Up until now, nobody has claimed the opposite. Our gathering for the proclamation in the Grand Place is, however, recent. It took place for the first time in 2020, the black year of COVID. I know that you have all been struck by the health crisis, the lockdown, the distance learning, and the social isolation. Indeed, at an age when meeting new people, group life, and a taste for adventure are essential, you must have been very affected. Toen besloten we in overleg met de academische autoriteiten om de diploma-uitreiking de prachtige buitenomgeving te geven die verdient. Om de gezondheidsmaatregelen te verzoenen met de plechtigheid en het prestige van dit voor jullie lang verwachte moment. Ik krijg vandaag dus ook de kans om te onderstrepen dat Brussel wel degelijk de grootste studentenstad van het land is. Laat jullie dus niets wijsmaken door jullie collega's uit Leuven of Gent. Alleen al voor de VUB en de ULB samen zitten we aan meer dan 60.000 studenten, waaronder ongeveer 15.000 buitenlandse studenten die bij hun uiteindelijke terugkeer naar huis waardevolle ambassadeurs van onze hoofdstad zullen zijn. Maar bon, dit zijn allemaal maar cijfers. Dit is ook een beetje mijn manier en die van de burgemeester en het hele schepencollege om jullie te bedanken. Om Brussel te hebben gekozen als stad om jullie te ontplooien en te ontwikkelen, wij vinden dat een excellente keuze. Quality of life, professional opportunities, proximity, connectivity, cultural diversity and tolerance all combine to give you a sense of what Brussels is like. Today, you are officially leaving school and starting a new life and undoubtedly a successful career. Know that Brussels will always welcome you with open arms. Brussel blijft jullie thuis haven. Of het nu als alumni op zijn V zal zijn of in een van onze cafés, of als werknemer of ondernemer in onze mooie hoofdstad. Gefeliciteerd aan jullie, maar ook aan jullie partners, vrienden en ouders, die jullie ongetwijfeld tijdens jullie hele parcours hebben en zullen blijven ondersteunen. Bedankt en een hele dikke proficiat.
Dank u wel, mevrouw De Schepen. Dank u wel voor deze mooie verwelkoming. Ik zou ook graag de decaan willen uitnodigen, de dean of the faculty, professor Dr. Dominique Maas.
Geachte families en vrienden, geachte faculteitsleden en collega's, maar vooral beste afgestudeerden. Dear graduates, you did it. Het is een bijzonder eer en genoegen om hier vandaag te staan als de decaan van de faculteit Wetenschappen en Bio-ingenieurswetenschappen. Hier op deze mooie Grote Markt van Brussel, tezamen met al deze getalenteerde jongeren. Ik wil jullie van harte feliciteren in naam van de hele faculteit. Vandaag is een mijlpaal in jullie leven. Het markeert de start van een nieuw hoofdstuk. Jullie zijn naar de VUB gekomen met dromen en doelen. Jullie hebben een reis gemaakt die niet altijd gemakkelijk was. Een reis die niet alleen intellectuele groei gebracht heeft, maar ook persoonlijke ontwikkeling en karaktervorming. Het is met grote trots dat we vandaag getuigen zijn van uw prestaties. Achter elke succesvolle afgestudeerde staat een groep van mensen die hen hebben gesteund op deze reis. De meesten zijn hier vandaag aanwezig. Ook dank en felicitaties aan hen. Het behalen van een diploma is niet alleen een prestatie op zich, maar het is een oproep voor verantwoordelijkheid. We leven in een tijdperk waarin de rol van wetenschappers van cruciaal belang is. Als afgestudeerden van deze faculteit hebben jullie de kennis en vaardigheden die jullie in staat stellen om een positieve verandering teweeg te brengen in de wereld. Grijp elke kans om bij te dragen aan het oplossen van de complexe uitdagingen waarvoor we staan. Wees innovatief. Geloof in jullie zelf en jullie capaciteiten, want jullie hebben bewezen dat jullie obstakels kunnen overwinnen om jullie doelen te bereiken. De wereld van wetenschap en technologie evolueert voortdurend. Dus blijf nieuwsgierig en blijf leren. Blijf investeren in jullie persoonlijke groei en ontwikkeling, zelfs na het verlaten van de VUB. Bouw sterke relaties op. Deel jullie kennis en ervaringen en werk samen aan projecten die een positieve impact hebben op de samenleving. Want een succesvolle carrière draait niet alleen om individuele prestaties. Finally, I want to congratulate you once again. Your hard work and determination have paid off. I'm convinced that you will have a positive and lasting impact on society. Face your future with pride and remember that you will always be a part of our faculty. We look forward to your accomplishments and wish you a glorious career. May your path be strewn with success, continued growth, but most of all, happiness. Thank you.
Thank you very much for these beautiful words. We have some prizes and awards to give, so please stick with me, stay with me on the stage, and let's do that. There's a prize for the sciences, prijs van de wetenschappen, vanwege de faculteit wetenschappen en bio-ingenieurswetenschappen. En die wordt nu gebracht. En die wordt door de decaan uitgereikt aan Thomas de Bing. Dag Thomas, proficiat. De Lorenzo Borrella Memorial Award for the Best Tropimundo Thesis is voor Elisa Pelsmaker. It's an assessment of macro and microplastics in the mangrove bay of Gazi, Kenya. Identity quality, quantity and distribution of sources. Uitgereikt door de decaan, maar ze is er niet, denk ik. Oceans and Lakes Best Student go to Manquan Tran. And the dean tells me there's a second prize for a Manquan Tran, Oceans and Lakes Best Mater Thesis, for the local stakeholders' conservation perceptions in Cuu Cham Marine Protected Area in Vietnam, and also Cambodia. Congratulations. So that makes it a bit complex for me, but not really, because on your side, together with you for the Oceans and Lakes Best Master Thesis, we also can award Andrea Pazos. The thesis named Why Local People Do Not Support MPA's Stakeholder Perceptions of the Ecological, Social and Governance Effectiveness of Two Marine Protected Areas in Pisco and Peru. Congratulations, Andrea. En de Ilya Prigogine-prijs vanwege de internationale Solvay-instituten voor fysica en chemie gaat naar Thomas Debbing. Master of Science in de bio-ingenieurswetenschappen, chemie en bioprocestechnologie. De Robert Brout-prijs vanwege de internationale Solvay-instituten voor fysica en chemie. Die gaat naar Dimitri Kanakaris Dekavel. Master of Science in Physics and Astronomy. Congratulations, Dimitri. Er is ook een KVCV-prijs vanwege de Koninklijke Vlaamse Chemievereniging. Voor meest verdienstelijke student in de chemie georiënteerde richting. En die gaat naar Sibrien Lievens. Proficiat, Sibrien. Mevrouw de decaan, we halen er ook Luc de Mont bij, voorzitter van Brea. Want die heeft ook 2 prijzen vandaag. Het is in de eerste plaats de Brea Studentenprijs voor de meest verdienstelijke promovendi bio-ingenieurswetenschappen vanwege Brussels Engineering Alumni. En die gaat naar Vita Koman. Ze wint ook de prijs van het snelst naar het podium geraken. Het was een heel euvel. Proficiat, Vita. Ga maar even tussen hen in staan en dan kan je nog eens een mooie souvenirsfoto maken. Blijf maar bij ons. Anders is het weer een lange weg terug. Dat zou lastig zijn. De Brea Studentenprijs voor de meest verdienstelijke promovendi ingenieur in de computerwetenschappen vanwege Brussels Engineering Alumni gaat naar Wart Gauderis. Dag Wart, proficiat. Dit zijn al de prijsbeesten, maar uiteraard zijn jullie ook allemaal verdienstelijke alumni en hebben jullie allemaal geweldig werk gepresteerd. Mag ik jullie nog eens uitnodigen om hier vooraan met z'n allen een groepsfoto te maken, please? Go and stand in front on the podium with the dean. The dean hiding behind you. Make some... Thank you very much and congratulations. You can go back to your colleagues. And we will invite 2 alumni who will represent all of you. We asked them to make a little speech in the name of all of you. And it is Dominique Mans van Stedenbouw en Ruimtelijke Planning en Andrea Pazos Niño de Guzman van Oceans and Lakes en Ellen van de Bossen van Biologie. Komen jullie naar voren? Please come and join me. Hallo, welkom. We gaan beginnen met Dominique Mans voor Stedenbouw en Ruimtelijke Planning.
Beste medestudenten, familie, vrienden, proffen en ik denk ook toeristen hiernaast. Niets is onmogelijk. Niets is onmogelijk als we kijken naar de uitdagingen waarmee we werden geconfronteerd en de omstandigheden waar we mee moesten omgaan tijdens het volgen van deze master. Even een trip down memory lane. Wij zijn onze opleiding gestart midden in de lockdown. Lessen volgen, groepswerken doen en examens afleggen via Teams en andere platformen werd de normaalste zaak van de wereld. Het was ook niet altijd evident voor iedereen om elke zaterdagmorgen les te volgen en tegelijkertijd fris en uitgeslapen achter de kamer te verschijnen. Vaak stond dan ook de camera's van onze laptops uit en het gebeurde wel eens dat de prof ervan uitging dat een student fictief aanwezig was als hij werd gevraagd om een antwoord te geven op zijn vraag. Bovendien hebben de meeste studenten onder ons onze opleiding gecombineerd met werk, gezin en andere verplichtingen. Het was geen makkelijke weg, maar ik denk dat we hiermee hebben bewezen dat we met de nodige vastberadenheid en toewijding ons doel hebben bereikt. Toch wil ik benadrukken dat onze vastberadenheid en toewijding hier niet eindigt. Vandaag de dag staan we als pas afgestudeerden voor grote uitdagingen. De vraagstukken waarmee onze steden bijvoorbeeld worden geconfronteerd zijn complex en vereisen multidisciplinaire benaderingen. Die complexe vraagstukken vragen geen simpele antwoorden. Hoewel we veel kennis hebben opgedaan en inzicht hebben verkregen tijdens de opleiding, is het van belang om samen die complexe vraagstukken aan te gaan. Om die reden zullen we moeten samenwerken met mensen vanuit hetzelfde vakgebied, maar ook vanuit andere disciplines en over de landsgrenzen heen. Kennis met elkaar delen, uitwisselen en elkaar helpen mag immers niet verhinderd worden door angst en haatzaaierij. We zullen samen bruggen moeten slaan om de complexe vraagstukken trachten te beantwoorden. Dit gezegd zijnde wil ik graag deze speech afsluiten met de wijze woorden van Denzel Washington. Dreams without goals are just dreams. And ultimately, they feel disappointment. On the road to achieving your dreams, you must apply discipline, but more importantly, consistency. Because without commitment, you'll never start. But without consistency, you'll never finish. Kortom, blijf gemotiveerd, blijf kritisch, blijf meetimmeren aan de toekomst en blijf vooral je dromen najagen. Dank u wel.
Dank je wel, Dominique. Dominique Mans, Andrea Pasos-Nino.
Good afternoon, esteemed teachers, faculty members, proud parents, and of course the amazing class of 2023. My name is Andrea Pasos, and I am very honored to have been chosen to speak today in such a special day. I hope to be able to reflect a little on what has been our journey during the last 2 years during this master program. So before I start, I would like to extend my gratitude to our dedicated teachers for their commitment to our education, especially to those ones who made learning not just informative but also enjoyable. A big thank you also goes to the program coordinators, Caroline for her care and support, and of course Lisbeth for always being there to answer our questions even at the very last minute. Thank you for all your support. Now, to my fellow graduates, congratulations, we have finally made it. All the hard work, the late night studying, the thesis, we did it. Despite the tough days, the moments when successful, distant, and for some of us, the challenges of being far from home. I think that for many of us, this master program has been a roller coaster of emotions. And as we stand here today, I'm sure many of us are contemplating the question, so what's next? And some of us may already have a plan in place, and that's amazing, and some of us don't, and I think that's perfectly okay too. If there is one thing that I'm sure of, is that after all these years, we are resilient. And I think that what we have to celebrate today is not the fact that we just passed all the requirements that we needed for this master, but that we did it despite all the challenges that I'm sure all of us have to face during the last 2 years. Among us, I know, there are students who had to balance work and studies. There are students who lost a loved one and had to move on because life doesn't always give a break. There are students who had to deal with an accident or illness, and there are students who had to leave behind a life formed in other countries or even in other continents. So regardless of what lies ahead in the coming months, let us remember this: we are resilient, so we will overcome whatever obstacles stand in our way. Finally, while it's true that now we hold a master's degree, let us not forget that people won't remember us for the degrees we have, but for our kindness, our empathy, and the way we treat each other. So I would like to encourage every one of us not only to achieve greatness in the upcoming months, but also to continue evolving into individuals who exemplify compassion and understanding. Thank you so much, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Andrea, for these beautiful words. Ellen van den Bossen.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and of course, my fellow graduates. Today, we stand on the cusp of a new chapter in our lives. It's an honor to be here before you, representing the incredible journey that has been our time at the Vrije Universiteit Brussel. I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of us for reaching this momentous milestone. As we gather here today, I can't help but reflect on the remarkable journey that has brought us to this point. We spent countless hours poring over textbooks, conducting experiments, and engaging in thought-provoking discussions. Many of us have faced moments of doubt and uncertainty, but we persevered, and we're here today as graduates. Our journey in academia has not been without its challenges, but it has also been marked by moments of triumph and growth. We've learned to think critically, to approach problems systematically, and to adapt to a rapidly changing world. As we step out into the world beyond the campus walls, we carry with us the knowledge, skills, and values instilled in us during our time here. In the field of biology, we are acutely aware of the urgent challenges facing our planet. Climate change, habitat loss, and species extinction are just a few of the critical issues that demand our attention. But here's the exciting part. We are uniquely positioned to make a difference. Our understanding of ecosystems, our commitment to conservation, and our ability to communicate complex scientific concepts puts us in a position to drive positive change. Whether we choose to pursue careers in research, education, policy, or advocacy, our contributions will be invaluable in safeguarding our planet for future generations. In closing, I want to remind my fellow graduates that our education is not an endpoint, but a beginning. We have the knowledge and responsibility to shape the world around us. Let us go forth with the courage to tackle the pressing issues of our time, the empathy to understand diverse perspectives, and the determination to make a lasting impact. Congratulations, class of 2023. As we embark on this new chapter, let us remember the words of biologist Rachel Carson. The more clearly we can focus our attention on the wonders and reality of the universe around us, the less taste we shall have for destruction. And let our journey be one of discovery, wonder, and conservation. Thank you, and may our future endeavors be as rich and diverse as the ecosystems we've studied.
Thank you. The three of you have expressed an amazing speech, very inspiring, and indeed the choices you will make in the future with all the knowledge that you have now and that you will achieve in the future are very important for the rest of the world. So we're counting on all of you to make the wonderful and good choices for the future of the world. Thank you very much. Het doet deugd deze jonge mensen te horen en te horen dat ze een passie hebben voor het behoud van onze biologie, voor het behoud van onze natuur, ons klimaat, voor een goede wereld, voor de toekomst. Dit is fijn. En iemand die mij zeker zal bijtreden is Patricia Verheijden. We hebben haar uitgenodigd. Zij is curator of interactive experiences at CERN. And she came all the way to Brussels for us as an alumna of the university, representing the university, but also giving you this commencement speech because indeed you are at the beginning of a beautiful career as a scientist. Mevrouw Patricia Verheijden.
Dear graduates, proud parents, members of the Faculty of Science, as an alumna of the VUB, it is a pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate this milestone in your life. Today is at the same time an end point. After long years of hard work, you finally graduate. But most importantly, it's a new start. You will embark on new adventures, finding your role in society and contributing to the future, each in your very own individual way. When I was asked to stand here in front of you today and give you an inspiring speech, I felt honored. But at the same time, I was doubting. I'm happy with the path that my career took, but I'm fully aware I'm just one person with one path, and that all of you have very different dreams, and each of you will have to find your own place in society. My job is inspiring youngsters for science and technology. After graduating in chemistry, I stayed at university, I obtained a PhD, and then spent some more years doing research. I still remember clearly the reaction I got when I met new people, and at a certain moment the topic came to, what do you do? The answer, I'm a scientist, was a conversation killer. Not because people were against science. They mostly seemed to think it was not for them, it was too difficult for them. So when the opportunity arose to join the team that would set up Technopolis, the first science center in Flanders, I didn't hesitate. It was a big step for me. One day I was doing research in a lab. The next day I was developing exhibitions to popularize science. I took a risk, and the risk paid off. It is extremely rewarding to see the youngsters and also adults interact with the exhibitions that you have developed with your team, to see them enjoying science and technology, to see the spark in their eyes when they get it, when they feel this is something they can do. I can imagine that teachers experience this moment many times in their career. Funnily enough, from then on, when I meet new people and I tell them I make exhibitions to popularize science, the reaction I get is, wow, that must be so interesting. I hope that with all those exhibitions, we have at least inspired some youngsters to study science or technology. I don't know what your reasons were to study science, but I imagine for many of you, curiosity is one of them. Throughout your time at the VUB, you have been exposed to lectures. You spent hours in the lab. You made new friends. You've been reading, you've been studying, you've been partying. You have delved into the mysteries of the universe. You dissected the complexities of the natural world, and you harnessed the power of data and technology. In that process, you have become scientists, you have become researchers, and you have become innovators. However, your education was not solely about equations, formulas, and experiments. It has been a journey of personal growth, of resilience, and the development of critical thinking skills. The challenges you faced, late night studying, demanding exams, the occasional setback, have all contributed to your transformation in the remarkable individuals you are today. Today, you stand at the intersection of knowledge and possibility. The world needs you, now more than ever. We live in an age where science and technology shape our daily lives in unprecedented ways. From the development of life-saving vaccines to the exploration of distant planets. Your expertise will be instrumental in addressing the complex challenges that lie ahead. In our interconnected world, collaboration and interdisciplinary thinking are paramount. Many of the most significant breakthroughs in science have emerged from the convergence of different fields. Embrace the opportunity to work with colleagues from different backgrounds and perspectives, for it's in these collaborations that innovation truly thrives. You're not just experts in your respective fields. You are ambassadors of science itself. It is your duty to communicate complex ideas in a way that the broader public can understand and appreciate. The importance of scientific literacy in our society cannot be overstated. And you have the power to inspire the next generation of curious minds. Today, I work at CERN, the European Laboratory for Particle Physics in Geneva. 3 days ago, we opened CERN Science Gateway with new exhibitions. Exhibitions for young children as well as for adults, about the accelerators and detectors at CERN, about how we study the basic building blocks of the universe and everything around us, but also about the fact that there still is a lot we don't know. Mysteries that maybe one day will be solved by somebody standing here and now in front of me. As you step into the world, you will encounter a multitude of challenges and opportunities. The world is changing at an unprecedented pace, and it is you, the scientists, the researchers, and the innovators of tomorrow who will shape its course. Whether it's addressing climate change, finding cures for diseases, harnessing renewable energy, or solving global crises, your scientific acumen and analytical thinking will be invaluable. In conclusion, graduates, the VUB has equipped you with the tools, the knowledge, and the values to make a profound difference in the world. As you embark on the next chapter of your journey, remember, you're not alone. You're part of a global community of scientists, thinkers, and innovators who share your passion for discovery and the pursuit of truth. Today, we celebrate your achievements, but we also look forward to the incredible contributions you will make in the years to come. The world needs you and is waiting for your discoveries, your innovations, your leadership. Congratulations. I wish you all the best for your future. And please, don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. Some of you will run a straight path. Others will meander, and some of you will have to return on your steps and find a new route. That is all fine. Risk and failure are all part of who we ultimately become. Thank you.
Dank u hartelijk voor deze zeer inspirerende speech. Patricia Verheijden, dank je wel. And let's listen to the rector, Professor Jan Dankaart, who addresses to you.
Dear speakers, dear Patricia, dear Anaïs, beste collega's. Het is voor mij een beetje toch een speciale onder de vele proclamaties die ik doe, want het is een proclamatie van de afgestudeerden van mijn faculteit ook, faculteit Wetenschappen en Bio-ingenieurswetenschappen. Dus beste en terecht heel trotse ouders en familieleden, beste afgestudeerden, want voor jullie zijn we hier allemaal, dear graduates, because it's for you that we are here, and dear parents and family, some of you came from far abroad and you are very righteously very proud. The place where we stand here today has often been the setting of historic events, from great celebrations till bloody executions, beheadings like de graven van Egmond en Hoorn, om de kanon van Vlaanderen te citeren. But of course today's ceremony belongs to the first category, the celebrations. Like, as the alderman said, the category of de Red Devils, de Rode Duivels en de Belgian Cats. Dat we hier vandaag op de Grote Markt staan, het mooiste marktplein van het land zonder enige twijfel en misschien ook van Europa en de wereld, dat hebben we te danken aan een crisis, aan corona. That we are here at this place, the Grand Place of Brussels, is thanks to corona. Because in 2020 an outdoor event was the only option to have a graduation ceremony. And so you see, never waste a good crisis, because of crisis something good can come out of it, and this is what is happening today. So this ceremony is indeed very special. because in terms of setting and prestige, this place does full justice to your achievements. De setting en het prestige van deze plek doen helemaal recht aan wat jullie verwezenlijkt hebben de afgelopen jaren. En natuurlijk zijn we ook heel fier om hier te zijn, omdat de Grote Markt een beetje van ons is. En met ons bedoel ik de Brusselse universiteiten, de VUB en de Universiteit Libre de Bruxelles. En Brussel is ook een beetje van ons. En dat is een traditie waar ze in andere steden wat jaloers op zijn. We vieren vandaag het einde van een cyclus, de bekroning van je studie en het begin van een heel nieuwe fase in je leven. En het is misschien ook een moment om als Compassionate University even stil te staan voor wie het tijdens dat lange parcours en van de allereerste les tot nu het afstuderen met de periode van de pandemie daartussen het niet heeft kunnen halen. It's maybe good also to have a thought for those who didn't make it here due to events like illness, disease. Also that is life. So let's take also a moment to think about these close people. Dear graduates, the baseline of the VUB is the world needs you. And this is, for me at least, not a hollow marketing slogan, but a warm and optimistic call to join the search for answers of the great challenges of our world today, a world in full transition. And one of the speakers yesterday said, we are not living an era of change, we are living a change of era. And we are faced with climate change, the loss of biodiversity was mentioned, geopolitical tensions with war in Europe and unfortunately also last weekend, war in the Middle East and in other places in the world. But we are also witnessing breakthroughs in science and technology like artificial intelligence, which create, in data science, which create incredible new opportunities, for example, in the medical field, but at the same time also are cause of concern and of ethical values. We are faced with rising populism and extreme polarization. And that is also why at the beginning, the start of the academic year, I stressed the need for a new renaissance. And universities in Europe must take the lead there. And of course, I'm thinking in the first place of our own university alliance of 10 European universities, Utopia. And the name already bears the aim for a new renaissance. And the representatives of these 10 universities came to Brussels for a rather historic academic opening this year in the premises of the European Parliament. And the need for a new renaissance was a central theme. But we are not just counting on universities, we are mostly counting on you, young science graduates, to join in and to help shape such a new renaissance. Because we need more science and technology, but we also need, or we must be guided by 3 attitudes, and it was already also mentioned by one of the previous speakers: curiosity, openness and connectedness. Nieuwsgierigheid, openheid en verbondenheid. En nieuwsgierigheid was zeker een van de redenen die mij ertoe aangezet heeft om fysica te gaan studeren. Nieuwsgierigheid over het universum, over de opbouwstructuur van de materie. Ook over wiskundige modellen. Ja, hoe wiskundige modellen kunnen helpen die wereld te beschrijven, te verklaren en te voorspellen. And I've been teaching to quite a number of you, and I think one of the main messages in my class was where I always said, you can forget all the rest about physics, but remember this, so I will repeat it now here, because it's the last chance. And it's about the value of curiosity-driven research, because a lot of things, which are, for example, in this small device, were unimaginable when I was studying. The science didn't exist yet at that time, and this is what you have to remember as scientists and as engineers. The curiosity-driven science, it's unpredictable what comes out of it. So, look at the world with curiosity. Nieuwsgierig naar de wereld kijken. Openstaan voor het onbekende. En ook openstaan om met zoveel mogelijk mensen verbondenheid te zoeken. It's all about looking at the world with curiosity, being open to the unknown and to the other who might have another opinion and who maybe is right. and seeking connection to as many people as possible. And this is needed in response to the populism and polarization we see rising everywhere. We need to build bridges instead of walls. We need to build bridges instead of trenches. And we need to tackle the tribalization and the polarization. But I don't want this message to be a message of doom, on the contrary. Want er is echt geen betere tijd dan nu om af te studeren. Om als VUB alumna of alumnus aan een nieuw grote hoofdstuk te beginnen. There is no better time than now to finish your study, to graduate, because right now, today, society is waiting for people like you who can make the difference. And that's you, that's all the graduates of the VUB, alle afgestudeerden van de Vrije Universiteit Brussel. The ceremony we are holding now in English is called the commencement ceremony. And commencement refers to the beginning of something. Want het einde van een cyclus is ook altijd het begin van iets nieuws. A new world with a lot of possibilities lies at your feet, ready to be conquered by you, but peacefully, of course. And as rector of VUB, I hope that in everything you do, you will propagate and be an ambassador of the value of science and of an ethical reflection that must accompany this. Een ethische component bij alles wat je doet, als zelfstandig en kritisch denkend individu. En hoe je met die waarden omgaat, dat moeten jullie nu elk voor zich uitmaken. So above all, do the right thing. It only remains to me to wish you the very best. Be proud ambassadors of science and technology, of the VUB and its community, because to the VUB community you belong now for the rest of your life. You won't escape from it. Wees trots ambassadeurs van de VUB, voor wetenschap en technologie en voor de VUB-gemeenschap waar je nu bij behoort voor de rest van je leven. Veel succes. Love, success. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The first ambassador of the VUB, Rector Jan Dankaert, addressing to you with some emotion because you seem to be his personal faculty before he became a rector, and I guess you remember also the former rector. One little word about the relief fund that she created, the late Caroline Pauwels. She created the relief fund, een steunfonds voor studenten, to support students who wouldn't be able to afford paying their studies, and it still exists, of course. We're continuing that effort to democratize and to make it possible for students to come to VUB and do excellent studies, although they don't have the financial possibilities. So don't hesitate. If you're interested in supporting that relief fund, please do so. You look absolutely amazing. It must be said, big smiles, a lot of pride, happiness. So to fulfill this perfect picture, maybe I would like to add the rector, the elder woman, also the professors, the dean. Can I invite you to come and join them? Take maybe one step down if you can, just one step down the first row, not all of you, and then squeeze in to make the group less wide. Yeah, that will be better for the photographer, otherwise he won't be able to fit you all in. That seems to work. Fine. Accompanied by the professors. And everyone who was important in your life over the last few years of studies. Yeah, you look great. I don't know about symmetry, but otherwise I would rather send you to the other side, the three of you. That's absolutely perfect. What do you think? Well, it looks like they think good of it because they're all taking their personal photo of you smiling. So give it a big smile. Now, one more thing we need to ask you. If you want to be graduate, you need to have the tassel on the side of your heart. So I'll count to 3, and then you can all do that. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations. You have now officially become an alumni of VUB. Before we express our joy by throwing our hats in the air and shouting it out, I would like to give you a few practical things. After this faculty, we will of course invite another faculty to come here. So we will ask you when it's over to leave the square in that direction, all of you, and I will ask you to stay seated so we can make it happen, and they will follow you. You will find each other outside of this area to keep the area free. That's the main thing, but of course also hashtag #WeAreVUB and hashtag class of 2023, so you can share photos with each other. You have to know that Manneken Pies, the big disappointment of us all, because we think he's really tall and then he seems to be just tiny. Well, he is today for this celebration dressed in the same colors, the colors of VUB. So you can go and take a picture with him or her. We're in an era where we can hesitate about this all and the way we express it. So enjoy that. Don't forget, on your way to the Kunstberg, where you can have a few drinks with family and friends, don't forget to pass by where you received your gown and put it back there before you go to the cafe. It would be ridiculous to go this way to a cafe anyway, so people would go like, what's wrong with them, you know? So, okay, no, I'm only making a joke. So you have some drinking tickets for your family and friends. And your own drink, you'll have to pay it yourself. No, you can share that, of course, with your family and friends and enjoy the day, because it is a beautiful day for many, many reasons. Are we ready? I'll count to 3. Yeah, okay. So I have to say, just a second. I have to say that the hat was offered by the faculty, so make sure you catch it. Or you pick it up from the floor. Yeah? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Congratulations!
Alors, qui dit études dit travail, qui dit taf te dit les thunes, qui dit argent dit dépenses, qui dit crédit dit créance, qui dit dette te dit huissier, lui dit assis dans la merde, qui dit amour dit les gosses, dit toujours et dit divorce, qui dit proche te dit deuil car les problèmes ne viennent pas seuls, qui dit crise te dit monde, dit famine dit tiers-monde, qui dit fatigue dit réveil, encore sourd de la veille, alors on sort pour oublier tous les problèmes, alors on danse, 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 alors on danse. Et là tu dis que c'est fini, car pire que ça ce serait la mort. Quand tu crois enfin que tu t'en sors, quand il y en a plus.